We come here to verse 13 of the 5th chapter of the Gospel of John. The man who has been healed by Jesus, having been a sufferer from some malady of paralysis for some 38 years, was commanded by Jesus to pick up his bed and walk away, and that's what he did. But in so doing, he ran into the strictly enforced rules regarding the Sabbath, and the people who deemed themselves responsible to enforce those rules confronted him and asked him why he was carrying a bed that is violating Sabbath laws on the Sabbath. And so now we have the response the man gives. Ho, this is the definite article, idiomatically used with the participle, and so literally it means the having been healed one. And then the postpositive conjunction there, but the having been healed one. So this is from iaomai, iatheis. It's the nominative, singular, masculine, aorist, passive participle, the having been healed one, uk ade. This is from ado. This is the pluperfect, used in the New Testament fairly commonly. Not having known, or not knowing, or had not known, really would be the idea in the pluperfect. Tis, who, estin, it is. So the one who had been healed didn't know who it was, or literally who it is, who had healed him. The reason for that, again the postpositive gar, for or because, ho Jesus, because Jesus, exenusen, this is from eknuo. It means to fade away, in a sense, into the crowd, to sort of quietly allow oneself to be spirited away in the crowd, just losing yourself in this large group. People have speculated as to exactly why Jesus would have done that. Some have actually suggested maybe he was fearful of reprisals for having done this good work on the Sabbath. That's highly improbable. Much more likely, Jesus is simply attempting to avoid some kind of spectacle here. He's healed the man, sent the man on his way, but to prevent a kind of onslaught of interested bystanders and others, of course, from pursuing him in that connection, he simply lets himself disappear into the crowd, as it were. Aklu, the word for crowd, in the genitive used idiomatically with the participle here of a crowd, as it were, being in topo, in that place, or in the place. So ontos, this is a participle, present participle, crowd being in the place Jesus had allowed himself to be dispersed, as it were, into that crowd, and so that they wouldn't know where to find him. So as the man encounters these who confront him later, he, of course, doesn't know what to say. He doesn't know even the name of the person who had healed him. He simply knows that he has received this great benefit, and now the story is going to unfold from there.